Hello and welcome to this short video on creating your first project in TermHub. I'm logged in here to my account and on the dashboard. This shows you the projects that you have. This is kind of a view of your account in TermHub, but doesn't actually let you do a whole lot here. So if you go to projects on the left, you can click the new project button to start making a new project. A project is a collection of terminology resources that for which you get a sort of dedicated API and is for a particular purpose. So you have to make a few choices at the top here. The first one is which organization you want to use. You'll have a default organization when your account is created, so there's probably only one option that you'll have. Um, and then you can create whatever name you want for this project. And then you'll want to put in a description also. So we'll say this is a description of my first test project. And these things show up in the project details later to help you understand which you're looking at. This project URI label is a value that will actually be used in the URL here when you're on certain pages in TermHub and is also used in the API so that you can access an API essentially for exactly the contents of your project. So here when we scroll down, we have a collection of terminologies that are available in our catalog. And there are some filters over here that make it a little bit easier to work with. So USCDI restricts this list to things that are available as part of the USCDI spec. And this choose latest versions will let you automatically kind of pick the latest version of each thing. TermHub lets you choose latest, and then this means it's always the latest. When there's a new version, it gets processed and your project will automatically update to the latest version. Or you can pick your own versions and then you can choose when to sort of upgrade them. So, you can search for individual terminologies here. Maybe I want to say RxNorm, and then I want to actually pick a particular version or pick the latest. Whenever you choose something, you may get this option for map sets that go along with it. These are mappings to and from particular terminologies. So from this version of RxNorm to this version of ATC, I could say I want that map set also. And then down here, it's actually warning me because I've chosen a map set to ATC and I don't yet have this terminology selected, so I can actually choose that here. And then you just kind of go through each of these things and make some choices about which things you want. It shows you which things you've picked. Maybe I want NDC codes here also, and I want those mapped to RxNorm. So I'm doing a kind of drug project in this case, and then maybe I want to do some stuff with units terminology. Then you have a chance down here to kind of review your selections and tune them so you can remove stuff from the screen if you don't want things here. Map sets actually appear under both sides of it. So here it's under RxNorm because RxNorm is the to terminology, and here this one is under NDC because NDC is the from terminology. This is the summary of what is going to be created in your project. This is a lightweight thing, so don't be worried about moving ahead and creating it because you can always come back and edit it again. And that will take you to your project details page. And this project will now show up when you go to the projects tab over here. So here you go, my first test project. And then you can click back in to get into the details. And if you need to make any changes, you can just go up here and edit your project settings and add or remove stuff however you like. And then this is also how if you wanted to delete your project, you can delete it. If you don't want to make any changes, you could just cancel out of this. And there you go. That's the project. Thank you very much.